looking for a way to change your life. You could not do this on your own. All the ways you wish you could be, that's me. Look like you want to look, fuck like you want to fuck. I am smart, capable, and most importantly, I'm free in all ways you are not.
Reginald P. Jones Show.
Is Reginald P. Jones. We'll call him RPJ.
Reginald P. Jones.
I'm so fucking stupid.
RPJ.
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 Like Reggie P. Jones.
Fuck you, RPJ.
Mr. Reginald P. Jones.
RPJ.
We'll call him RPJ. Fuck you, RPJ.
RPJ.
I swear to God, Reggie.
You a motherfucker, RPJ, baby.
Fuck you, RPJ.
So fuck you, RPJ.
Fuck you, RPJ.
I'm so fucking stupid.
Hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is RPJ, and this is the RPJ Show. Hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is Johnathan Steele, and this is Johnathan Steele. Hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is Paul Jones, and this is Paul Jones. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, members of the jury. I want to talk to you today about black men and black gay men and black women. More so than ever before in history, the black gay man is just like the black woman. I mean, the disparity is so small between a gay black man and a black woman. You see, nowadays the gay black man is dressing like the black woman. They have the weaves and the wigs that what black women use. They have those same things. They look like the black women. In some cases, they look better than black women. In some cases, more so than ever before in history, and it's really crazy. How is this happening? You can see the regression of black women as they regress from their femininity, which is a hard word to say really fast. Femininity. They have lost some of their femininity. They are becoming more masculine. As you know, black women, because of their skin, they have a highest testosterone levels than any other woman on the planet. Black men of today are more sensitive than ever before because of how they're raised. They are very emotional because they are raised in the same image as their own mother, because most of the time they are in a single parent household, which is only by the mother in these day and age. The mother still rules the courts when it comes to giving kids away. So, what we have here, folks, is a failure to communicate. No, what we have here, folks, is the black woman and the black man no longer so different. Well, the black gay man. They are that you cannot tell them apart. And now today, when you go out into the clubs and the lighting is dim, you cannot tell. And I've actually seen a couple of gorgeous gay black men because they're trying to look like black women. And I've seen some gorgeous black women as well. Of course, there's always been gorgeous black women. But the average black woman does look like the gay black man. The gay black man thinks he's on the same level as a black woman. The ordinary, everyday, 24/7, go out to the club, leave your baby alone, leave your baby with the 7-year-old, leave your baby in the house where there's a fire, leave the baby at home with the new boyfriend that you know for 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 days. This is what's going on in that community. Gay black men are on the same level as black women. They look like them. I think it's crazy. Now, another thing that I want to talk to you guys about, in the same ballpark, is how black women and a few gay black men hate black men. Am I saying that shit right? Black women hate black men. There are a few now, and the numbers are rising of gay black men hating black men. Heterosexual black men. Now, there's this one guy on here, a YouTuber, that is I should give him a shout out. I don't know if I want to mention his name or not. He is a overweight, mid-30s, early 40s, gay black man. And he is very hostile to black men. And he might have valid reasons. Probably when he was a teenager, he probably, he may not have came out at that point to call himself homosexual, but as a kid or as anything, you can sense when someone's a bit off, a bit queer in this case. And teenagers, kids could be brutal to other kids for whatever reason. And if you're walking around probably overweight and gayish, the heterosexual boys are going to make fun of you. And in the black community, being gay is like, worst thing in the world. Now, he's a little bit younger than me, but he's probably from the same era where it wasn't cool to be gay at that time. It wasn't cool because you had the HIV virus. It's very scary. People were so afraid back then. AIDS, and the gay black man was the worst thing you can be. It's like a major rank in the black community. So, those black kids were probably very brutal to that overweight gay black man who now has a hostility that is off the charts. He just blows his top when it comes to the topic of black men. Black women all along have hated black men. Their goals were always to get a white man. Since slavery onwards, they identify with the white man as the master, and that's the person that they should be with. He's the one that's going to take care of them. And you always hear this with black women, that they want someone to take care of them. They want a good man to take care of them. You put a microphone in their face and say, you know what, I want just a good man to take care of me. What's this taking care of me shit? Go up, you're not babies. Go out and take care of yourselves. And they get this way because the fucking government bends over backwards to keep these guys fat and lazy and pregnant. The government is doing that, and they sit there and say, you know what, we don't have to work so hard. The system is basically giving us money. They actually are inspiring us or employing us to have more babies so we can get fatter and lazier and have our kids go out into the world with no other parent, no father around. It's for them to go out and to commit mayhem. The government seems to be doing this. They seem to be making these black women or these women that are on the system, they seem to make them fucking fat and stupid and lazy and not to want anything in the world. And then they raise the kids to be fucking sociopaths, and those kids grow out to fucking kill and rape and destroy everything in sight, especially their own community. Anyway, that's another topic by itself. Well, we're sort of in the same ballpark. But I saw this guy's, I've been watching this guy's videos. I forget to watch his video, but now I watched his video, a couple of videos today, not too long ago, and the hostility towards black men is just off the charts, is off the roof. I really want to mention his name and for everyone else to go check him out and hear his hostility. And maybe I might put a couple of videos of his in the link, so you guys in the description box, so you can go hear some of this outrage. Maybe I'll do that, but I don't know if I want to give him any props. Because I actually do, in a lot of ways, I kind of like the guy. But let me finish this off really quick. So there seems to be a rising tide now of where black women are definitely hating black men, and now you got to get in a few gay black men who've been Yeah, probably picked on as a teenager, probably was ostracized because he was queer, gayish, and probably was overweight too at the time, and they didn't pick him. They didn't let him come play any young black boys games anymore. They I was gonna say reindeer games, but they didn't have no use for him, and they picked on him because he was gayish, and no one wants to play with a gayish kid. That's the truth. And then kids can be brutal to other kids, ranking them out, calling them all types of shit, this, that, and the other. And he probably is valid, that he has some hostility. It makes sense that picked on, and then it wasn't wanted. And then when as an adult, there probably wasn't many suitors for a guy like him. He has this baggage of rage, as we'll be hearing at some point. Maybe I'll put on one of these videos in the description box. So there is some rage towards black men, and it seems to be a rising tide. And we need to do something. Well, they need to calm down. They need probably to work out their anger with a therapist, with a counselor, so that they can no longer have this rage anymore. So maybe I might do videos for that man, for him to watch, and his rage will calm down. Now, he'll probably say he won't watch anymore, and that's fair enough, and I'm not totally sure that I will believe that, but I do hope he does watch, because there are some good things that I want to say about him as well. There is a growing sentiment that black men are terrible people, and yeah, some of the new black men that are raised by single mothers are pieces of shit. But the mothers have a lot to do with it, the system has a lot to do with these young black kids, black boys and girls, destroying themselves, destroying their communities, destroying their futures. Anyway, folks, that's a whole other topic. I just want to point out that there is a growing sentiment of rage with gay black men and black women, and it's directed at black men. So we need to watch out for that, and we need to get those people help. My name is RPJ. My name is Johnathan Steele. My name is Paul Jones, and this has been Paul Jones, the RPJ, the Johnathan Steele Show. Thank you, Mike. See ya.